If you will, please stand and join us in the invocation. Member Eldridge will be doing the invocation for us.
Everybody bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to come together today safely. We ask for your divine wisdom and give us the discernment to make the right decisions that reflect your word with clarity and fairness to all parties involved. Lord, I trust in you and I ask you to guide us today and always. Amen.
Thank you. To order the protest hearing by Dennis C. Smith Sr., please join us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the record, I want to introduce the members of the Board of Elections who are here today. This is Brenda Elridge, member of our Board of Elections. This is Ryan Johnson, member of our Board of Elections. And this is Irene Grimes, member of our Board of Elections. I'm Linda DeVore, and I'm chair of the Board of Elections this year, this term. I just want to say that, and Mr. Smith is here. Can I confirm that Mr. Smith is here? Very good, thank you. We will now open the hearing of the matter of the election protest of Dennis C. Smith Sr. for the Town of Godwin Board of Commissioners. This hearing was scheduled after a preliminary consideration meeting held on November 19th, 2025, found that there was probable cause to proceed to a full evidentiary hearing. Notice was served November 25th, 2025 to all affected parties, including candidates Dennis C. Smith Sr., George Cooper Jr., Scarlett McIntyre Hall, Ronald McNeil, and Joseph Smith. This is a quasi-judicial hearing. The board will allow evidence to be presented in the form of affidavits and supporting documents, as well as live witness testimony. This meeting is being recorded. And I just want to briefly explain the difference between this and the preliminary hearing. The preliminary hearing, we considered allegations that would affect the outcome of the Godwin Town Commissioner elections. Today, we will hear evidence under oath. The board may receive evidence today from any person with information concerning this protest, subject to the North Carolina Rules of Evidence. I will allow the protester to identify himself for the record, please.
Yes, my name is Dennis Smith Sr.
Thank you. And any candidate in the election under protest to identify themselves? Are there any of the other candidates for town commissioner here today?
We can't hear you.
Are there any?
Hear you.
Is the recording on?
You might have to move closer to the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that because we have to have this on a recording. Any other candidate in the election under protest here to identify themselves? Mr. George Cooper Jr., Scarlett McIntyre Hall, Ronald McNeil, or Joseph Smith? Okay, very good, thank you. You may each offer an opening statement before presenting evidence, not to exceed 3 minutes. This is an opportunity to explain what your evidence will show. Mr. Smith, as the protester, you have the burden of proof, and you may begin. Please step up to the mic and give your opening statement if you'd like.
We didn't approve the agenda.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I don't have my hearing aid. It's not working like that. I can't hear you. Come up to the mic.
Mr. Smith, you may give us an opening statement right up here at the podium. State to us what evidence you intend to present today in support of your protest.
Well,
You
my
may want to
protest,
swear. One
Yes.
moment. You may want to swear him in first, or
Just in
from.
case he gets any
Yes,
evidence.
I would
Okay.
do that. And if you want to, I don't know if you want to do everybody collectively that you are planning on calling, or if you want to do them individually, but you do need to make sure you swear them in.
Mr. Smith, there's a Bible next to you. Do you prefer to be sworn in on the Bible or affirm an oath?
I can't understand what you're saying, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Do you prefer to swear in on the Bible, be sworn in on the Bible, or do you want to affirm an oath?
I don't know the difference. I'll just go with the formal oath.
Okay. Do you solemnly affirm Do you solemnly affirm that the testimony you are about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Now, you can give an opening statement. This is not intended to be where you present evidence, but you might wander into that, and that's why we've sworn you ahead of time.
My opening statement was I was out campaigning. Another individual from the town brought it to my attention that our town clerk was physically texting everybody from her job as some of us, as they was coming up to basically vote for the same people, which would mean not vote for me. And she was doing this during the time that she was at work. And it wasn't just one person. I had statements from actually two people now, and it's probably more than that. She did state that she had did it to multiple people when the first person had spoke to her about it the day after, that she had texted more people than just her. She was like a text that she was sending around to everybody to make sure that the committee stayed the same. That was a quote words.
Do you have witnesses that will present testimony to support those statements, Mr. Smith?
From my witnesses?
Yes.
I do have some written testimony.
Okay.
That they, the first witness that,
No.
excuse me?
Do you have witnesses here in the courtroom today?
Excuse me?
Do you have witnesses with you here in the courtroom today?
The only witness I have is like somebody who overheard the conversation, which would be the mayor and his wife, or the wife who actually overheard the conversation. And the other two witnesses said they wasn't subpoenaed. They just decided not to come and just write statements.
Oh, Mr. Smith, it was you had an opportunity to subpoena any witnesses that you chose.
I didn't know anything.
That was in the order of proceedings that were sent out to you almost 2 weeks ago. There was an order of proceedings, and you had the opportunity to subpoena any witnesses to be present here today to provide us with testimony.
Right.
Okay, you may proceed with any evidence you wish to present, and that would include your witnesses.
Now, the person who eventually brought it to me,
No, have you concluded your opening statement?
yes, ma'am.
Well, then you may call your witness.
Call Mayor Burnett.
Let the record show that the mayor of the town of Godwin, Willie Burnett.
Madam Chair, I would suggest if he is going to call and question, that maybe your witnesses sit at one mic and then the protester be able to be at a
That's
mic.
fine, thank you.
Okay.
You're going to be asking the questions of your witness in order to present your testimony. So you want to sit at the other mic, please?
I'll take the jacket off.
And Mr. Burnett, I'm going to offer you the same opportunity. Do you wish to be sworn in on the Bible or affirm an oath?
I like the Bible.
There you go, it's right beside you. Thank you. Raise your right hand, please.
Oh, the right hand.
Yeah, and the other on the Bible. Thank you. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, you may proceed.
Okay, on November 4th, which was Election Day in Godwin, at some point in time, your wife told you that a conversation she heard between the clerk and one of the
Mr. Smith, you might just want to frame your questions in the form of a question. Ask him what he heard rather than telling him what he heard.
Okay, did you know that the town clerk was texting people not to vote for me, basically to vote for everybody else?
Okay. I didn't know anything about what was going on. I'm the mayor. So when I pull up in the yard, this young lady came to me and she asked me, can anybody tell you who to vote for? I said, no, you vote for whoever you want to vote for. And she did not tell me the vote. She voted. She said she didn't tell me who told her to vote or nothing, who told her how to vote, but she just asked me that. So I went home. When I got home, my mayor pro tem was at my house, and he's about like
Me.
Mr. Smith over there. He can't hear that well. So he had his speakerphone. He got a call from my clerk. He had his speakerphone on speaker. And she was telling him, she says, Joseph, call Ann. She's talking to Mr. Willie. I don't want him to know. Call her up and call her. And I didn't know what was going on. And so then she called back a little later and said, I told you to hurry up and call him.
Excuse me, Mr. Burnett, you heard this conversation going on?
Here's what I had. My wife had her speakerphone on. When I got home, she told me, she said, you got something going on at your town. I said, what is it? She says,
I would just ask, or it would probably be preferable if he specifies who the she is. He's talking
Yes.
about several different women, so I think it would be better if he states the name so there's no confusion.
Thank you very much. Just be careful to tell us who you're talking about when you're referring to another person.
okay. The lady that I was talking to, her name was Ann Smith. And that is my Mayor Pro Temp's first cousin, I think.
Sister.
Sister. Yeah, sister. That was my Mayor Pro Temp sister. So she was calling him, telling him that
Him who?
she was telling the Mayor Pro Temp,
Okay.
Joseph, telling Mayor Pro Temp, Joseph, says she's talking to Mr. Willie, and I don't want him to know.
You heard
And
this.
She didn't want, my clerk said
You
that.
heard this conversation?
Well, my wife heard it, and then she had it on speaker, and when I got home, she told me everything that was said.
Is your wife here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's here.
If she could help us here, I think, rather than you relating what she said or
Okay,
heard.
Okay. Mhm. You want her to come up?
Sure.
I didn't know what was going on until she told me.
Yes, thank you for being here today, Mrs. Smith. What's your first name?
Shirley Burnett.
Shirley Burnett, excuse me, Burnett. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you so much.
And
Would you
Madam
like,
Chair, if you're going to have one person testify, then the other that's not necessary at the time, I would have them to have a seat.
Okay.
And then also, it would probably be best if the audience refrain from trying to answer and let only the person who's at the podium provide answers.
I do want to make two reminders to the audience. One is that your cell phones need to be off, and you need to refrain from talking or responding to anything that's going on with the witnesses or during the proceedings, for the purposes of the order of our meeting as well as for the recording that we make of this meeting. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. Do you want to help us with that?
Okay.
You need to get close to the mic. If you can get close to the mic, it would be important.
The Mayor Pro Tem, which is Joseph, he's in the audience. He was at my house. He came to tell me that they wanted to go to the harvest train in Falcom, North Carolina. So we were sitting there talking, and his phone rang, and he had it on speaker. And the mayor's clerk called and told him, said, Joseph, that's Joseph. You need to call your sister, which is Ann. You need to call her now. And Joseph said, I'll call her. So then Joseph looked at me, he says, Miss Shirley? He calls me Miss Shirley. He said, I can't tell nobody who to vote for. He said, whoever win, win. If I lose, I lose. So then she called right back and said, Joseph, she's still talking to Mr. Willie.
She called back. Who called back?
The clerk called back Joseph again. Said she's still talking to Mr. Willie. And I sit there for a minute. I was stunned because I figured, I thought something was going on. So when he came home, I told him just like this. I said, you got a snake in the grass. I said, you got a snake in the grass. He said, what? I said, Jackie called Joseph and told Joseph to call Ann. Because Jackie was standing in the window at the town hall, and she looked out the window and saw Ann talking to my husband. And that's when she called Joseph, which is the Mayor Pro Tem, and told him to call his sister because she didn't want his sister to talk to him because she wanted his sister to vote for the whoever was on the board.
Can you explain to us what these conversations were about? What involvement did the town clerk have in these conversations?
Well, she was wanting to keep the same people on the board. That's what her aim was, to keep the same people on the board. She didn't want anybody else to be on the board except for the ones that was on the board.
Did you hear or see any of the communications that she had with voters?
No, I was at home. I didn't see all that. I was at home, but Joseph was at my house when he got the phone call.
Thank you. Is Joseph here today?
Yes, Joseph's sitting right there. He can tell you the same thing.
Board members, or is there anything else you'd like to hear before we hear from Joseph? Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Mr. Joseph Smith? Mr. Smith, do you prefer to swear on the Bible or affirm an oath? Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
I do. Thank you. Can you help us understand what you observed and heard relative to this protest?
Okay. Could I start this from the beginning? How it started?
Sure.
My sister came to my house.
Is this on election day?
Yeah, she came to my house with not understanding where that text really was about. You know, she wanted to know, do I have to vote for the people that's on that board? What? And I told her, I said, no, you can vote whoever you want to vote for. I said, only thing Jack is texting you for because she's running for the one that's on the board. You know, and so that's how all this got started. So.
Is it your testimony that the town clerk was texting voters?
Repeat.
Do I understand? Could you explain what, Mr. Smith, do we have the text to present? Do you have the text that are being referred to present in evidence?
I gave it to you
They're in your packet.
before the first appeal.
I understand that, but they have to be placed into evidence.
I don't have another number except on my phone. I got it on my phone. I got a picture of it on my phone. And it's clearly got the clerk's number on it to the Ann, which is his sister, stating that, you know, exactly what he just said, you know, basically, you know, vote for the same people.
Can you read that into evidence for us?
Excuse me?
Can you read that into evidence for us?
I will say it is kind of already a part of your record because you've received it previously.
It just needs to be on
I
recording.
understand.
This is a text from the town clerk to,
Ma'am?
from the town clerk to, this is a text from the town clerk to whom?
It was to Ann Phillips, which is his sister.
Is she in the courtroom as well?
No, she's not in the courtroom this morning. She sent the statement. Say good morning, hon. I didn't have a chance to call you earlier, but if you are voting today, would you please vote for George Cooper, Joseph Smith, Ronald McNeil, and Scarlett Hall? We would like to keep the board with the same commissioners. Thanks for your support.
And this was from the town clerk?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And this was received on election day?
Excuse me?
On election day?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
10:30 a.m. was a time stamp on the phone.
Thank you. Proceed.
But anyway, like I was saying, I told her that she had the right to vote for whoever that she wanted to vote for.
This
I
is the
said,
person who received the text.
right, even though I said you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. But like I was saying, she was trying to tell me that she don't know anything about election, the way this thing here goes. So I told her that what Jackie was doing, she was campaigning for the ones that's on the board, you know, and that's all I can say.
Thank you. We appreciate it very much.
Can I ask a question?
Certainly.
Did she call you on election day at the mayor's house? Did
Yeah, she called me.
Jackie, the town clerk, call you at the mayor's house?
Yeah, she called me.
Was it more like a frantic call to hurry up and get you to call your sister before
Mr.
before she
Smith,
told the mayor?
Mr. Smith, you can ask him what happened, but you should not be telling him what his testimony should be.
Okay. Did she sound frantic?
She
Like
said,
she was in a hurry to get you to call your sister?
well, not in a hurry, but she wanted me to talk to Ann to let her know that the way she texted her, that she wasn't really trying to say, you know, who she can vote for, but she was just texting the one that she was on the board, that's already on the board. That's all.
Did she call you back 5 minutes later, telling you the same thing?
No, she called me back and she told me, don't worry about it, you know, and all. So,
Did you speak to the town clerk? Did you
Did-
speak to the town clerk? Did the town clerk speak to you or communicate to you
yeah, she spoke to me.
on this matter?
Well, I asked her.
Who called who?
No, I went there.
Okay.
And I asked her, I said, did you text Angela? And she told me, yeah. But she was texting Ann, like I just said, she was campaigning for the one that's on the board. That's what she was doing. She didn't tell her directly out, don't vote for Dennis. But I can understand the way it's been texted, is what it's saying. So I think it's just all of just misunderstanding of not knowing.
Mr. Smith?
One more question. The next day, when your sister came out to the town hall to basically confront, I guess you and Jackie was together at that time. Jackie also made the comment that she wasn't the only one that she texted. She texted multiple people.
Yes, of the same reason, you know, to keep the same one on the board.
Let's clarify that Jacqueline Cooper Kelly is the town clerk that we're referring to?
Jackie Cooper.
Jackie Cooper. Do you want to clarify that statement for us?
Yes, she was, the other ones that she texted to was saying the same thing. The council, Ms. Jackie Cooper, she took the same text to them that vote for the four that's on the board. Ronnie McNeil, the Scarlett Hall, Walt Cooper, and myself.
Do you know how many people she texted?
No, ma'am. I don't.
How many do you know of that she texted?
Angela. I do know that. Now, who else she texts, I don't know.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, do you have any other questions, the witness, your witness?
I think that's all for him.
Okay.
I do have another witness that was sitting with me at the time that I got this news. Dr. Elijah Wells.
Dr. Wells? Same question. Do you prefer to be sworn in on the Bible or affirm an oath? Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Mr. Smith, do you want to ask questions of your witness?
On the day of November 4th of the election, Ann Phillips, came to me when you sitting right beside me, and what did she say?
She came over and she said, well, she said, I got a text message and it's telling me who to vote for and who not to vote for. I didn't tell Doomy, I just told him who it was, and Doomy is the mayor. But it was from Jackie, and she stated for me not to vote for you. She didn't want me to vote for you. So, and she said
She said that to you?
She said it out loud to him. I was right, yeah. So she sat there and she was confused. It was on election day, and she was kind of hurt. And also, she had her brother that was coming out there to vote, but for some reason, he couldn't vote. He had to fill out some paperwork, and they didn't allow him to do like the letter vote either after they got everything situated. But so she was real concerned about what Miss Jackie sent to her phone and kind of hurt by it. And she also said that that she wanted to make sure that she told you and told Mr. Dennis and the mayor. And I think she did wind up telling him who exactly that it was, and it came from Miss Jackie, and she sent that text message on who to vote for and who not to vote for. So, and I think that commissioner that was up here, was that Commissioner?
Joseph Smith.
Joseph, so he was also a commissioner too, and we seen him out there. The guy that was just up here, he's a commissioner, and we seen him out there as well. And I don't think any of the interactions came about, but they did seem to be a little bit, he was the only one out there campaigning. It seemed a little, hostile from a couple of the people that came out there, commissioners. They was telling him, oh, you shouldn't have this up here, your sign's up here, and things like that. So, but what else did you have for me?
Are you aware of anyone who received this text other than the
Yes,
person you
and I've seen it. I've seen his cousin Ann. She actually showed the text message.
Are you aware of how many voters received this text message on Election Day?
I'm not aware, but I've heard that it has been a few others from Mr. Smith that he has gotten details more on that information.
So
of who
he's
it is.
able to provide that for us?
Yeah, he should be able to provide.
Okay. Are there any other questions?
So, anyway.
Did you see anybody else with this text? Any other person with this text?
No, I haven't. I wasn't with anyone else around the time.
Okay.
But I also heard, the only thing else I've heard was when Miss Ann, she did state that when that commissioner that was just up here, Mr. Smith, was at the mayor's house with his wife, she overheard him on the phone with Miss Jackie.
Is she here to testify to that?
She just testified.
To all of what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, this is a repeat of that story.
And I heard that too, so.
Okay, thank you.
And that's about it.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
We appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Mr. Smith, do you have any other witnesses you would like to present?
No, not right now.
Okay. Is the town clerk, Jacqueline Cooper, here today?
Yes.
Okay. Before we move on to that, each of the candidates here today has an opportunity to also present an opening statement, because your election could also be affected by the outcome of today's hearing. Is there any other candidates on the ballot who would like to make an opening statement and present evidence to us? Whoever has information that they know. Good morning, sir. Would you state your name for us, please?
Ronald McNeil.
Mr. McNeil, do you prefer to swear on the Bible or affirm an oath?
I swear on the Bible.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
What do you have to tell us about?
But first of all, this whole situation,
Well, we just need the facts, sir.
okay, what's your question?
Do you have any personal firsthand knowledge and information of the events that we're talking about today.
Well, in my opinion, most of this,
No, we're not so much interested in your opinion, sir. We just need the facts of what you observed.
well, what I observed is that what was going on is that most of this situation is he said, she said.
Do you have anything to say? Did you observe or hear any of what's been alleged here?
No, I didn't observe any of it. But what I do know, when I went out to vote, Mr. Smith was sitting over near the side with his campaign sign and everything. And I was just joking with him. I said, look, man, this sign is too close to the door. It has to be 50 feet from the door. He said, yeah, they already told me that. And we just laughed about it, and I went on inside and voted.
So you have nothing else to tell us about the events on Election Day?
Well, you don't want to hear my opinion, so I don't have
No.
anything else to say.
We don't. Okay, thank you very much. Any other questions? Any of the other candidates wish to make present evidence here today? Sir? State your name for the record.
George Cooper Jr.
George, Mr. Cooper, do you prefer to swear on the Bible or affirm an oath?
Bible.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
What can you tell us about the events that are subject to this protest?
I can only tell you
From your personal knowledge.
I can only tell you that I saw the text message after it was all said and done. My reason for up here, I would like to be able to ask the person that is allegedly, this is for, the clerk, questions about it and her reasons of the text.
We'll get to that in just a minute, sir.
Okay, then. Well, that's really all I have.
Okay, very good. Well, state handy. The first row is fine.
I will.
You are an interested person and a candidate in this election, so you will have that opportunity.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sure. Are there any other candidates who would like to make an opening statement about evidence they intend to present? If not, I'll ask the witness, Jackie Cooper, who's been subpoenaed for these proceedings today, to come up and be sworn in. Ms. Cooper, thank you for being here today. Raise your right hand, please. Do you prefer to swear on the Bible or affirm an oath? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Speak into the mic, please, so we can get your... Mr. Smith, do you have any questions of Ms. Cooper?
Did you send a text that stated that you wanted the other people to vote for the sitting members and keep the board the same?
Yes.
No?
She said
She
yes.
says a yes.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Did you make the calls that the witnesses today said that you made to the pro tem at the mayor's house?
Yes.
Were you confronted the next day by Ann Phillips, who first gave me the text and admitted that you gave the text to multiple people?
No.
Is Miss Ann the only person that you gave the text to?
Yes.
Record show Joseph said he got the text.
Excuse
to the
me.
record show.
I'm sorry. No.
Did you send it to Curtis, Melba's husband Curtis? Did you?
Yes.
So it was more than just to Ann Phillips.
Yes.
Was you at work at the time you did it?
Yes.
Are you done?
That's it.
Ms. Cooper, the board members may have questions for you.
Ms. Cooper, the phone you were using, is that your personal phone?
Yes.
So it is not a phone that was assigned to you by the town?
No.
Okay. And you said you were at work at the time when you sent those text messages? You were at work?
I was at work.
Okay. Were you...
Can I kind of tell you?
Please, yes. I think
Okay.
you're gonna give me the answer I'm looking for. Go ahead.
So I was sitting there, and Ann Phillips, we are friends, and
I had not talked to her or text her. So she was a last-minute thought. I was sitting there and I was thinking, let me text Ann, because we're friends. And I said, let me do this. Because this is what I normally do. If I'm going to use my phone, I will take me a little break. So what I did was I was sitting there and I said, well, let me do this. Let me take a break, a little 10-minute break. I got up, went into the bathroom, and that's when I made the text. And I didn't even think about where I was at. I just didn't think about it.
So it's your personal phone?
Yes.
And you were on a break from work?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I got up and went to the bathroom.
Okay. How many people, did you text more than 2 people?
No.
Okay, so you texted 2 people?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Ms. Cooper, did you have in any other way communicate with others about the town council race?
No.
You didn't make any phone calls?
No. And can I say something? Can I say something? This is the first time I have ever text message anything about campaigning. I don't email.
Ms. Cooper, this hearing is not about you, and we're not here to cast aspersions or blame. We're here to determine whether or not the outcome of the town commissioner's race in Godwin has been called into question. Thank you. Mr. Smith, are there any other questions you'd like to ask of Ms. Cooper?
I'd just like to say that she admitted already to 3 people, so it was more than 2.
Ms. Cooper, is that correct?
That's not correct.
Melba, Joseph.
I never sent Melba a
Not
text.
Melba, Curtis, I'm
Nope.
sorry.
We're going to have order.
Curtis, I'm sorry, that's Melba's husband, I'm sorry.
Can you direct the question at the witness?
Well, she already answered it. She said she did.
Would you direct the question at the witness?
I've done that already. Did you text Curtis? And she said, yes. And then she texted Joseph, and she texted Ann.
Okay,
That's
direct the
that's
questions to the
witness,
witness.
right?
Direct the questions to the witness, please.
No. No. Is that?
I have a statement from Curtis saying that he got the same text he said.
No.
I have a statement.
No.
Can I talk to you
Is
now?
Curtis here today?
Who?
I
He's not
text
here.
Curtis. Yes, I said I did text Curtis.
That's 3 people.
I never text Joseph.
You never text Joseph?
No.
Okay. Is Joseph here today?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is.
Joseph?
He during his testimony, he said he got the same.
He didn't say that.
Curtis is not here today?
Excuse me?
Curtis is not here today?
Who's not here?
Who is Curtis here today?
No, he's not here today.
Are any of the
He
other
said-
people who, Joseph is here who received the text, is that correct?
One more time.
Is Joseph here to receive, that received the text?
Who,
Is Joseph the only one to receive the text?
Is Joseph here?
Yeah, Joseph is here.
who of the 3 people that you allege received this text are
Listen.
here today?
The only one of them's here today. But the one who told me to start with is the one that actually started is the pro tem's sister.
You had the opportunity to subpoena any witnesses you wanted here today to provide testimony, Mr. Smith. That was your option. We can only hear the testimony from the individuals who are here present to give testimony under oath. Are there any other questions of Ms. Cooper?
Just to clarify, Ms. Cooper, you texted Ann
Yes.
and Curtis.
Yes,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
I have a question. When you say that you were at work, exactly what does that mean? Does that mean you're working at the election site, or this is a different location than the election site?
No, I was at the town hall, working
Town
at the
hall.
town hall.
No, the town hall was the election site,
Yes, ma'am.
The
In
same
the community building.
same building?
The community building is attached to the town hall. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms.
So,
Cooper.
so the town hall is one area of the building and the election site is another area of the building, right?
Yes.
You were not in the, because you said you were in the bathroom, so you were not in the same
No.
room? Okay.
No.
Okay, so you're
Can
not.
I ask one
in
more
the-
question?
Okay.
May you ask her?
What's your hours at work?
9 to 5.
Because it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and you said you take a break. I'm just trying to figure out what's your hours at work.
Thank you. Are there any other questions of the witness? Thank you, Ms. Cooper. We appreciate it. Is there anyone here can testify to having received a text from Ms. Cooper, a text similar to the one or similar to the one alleged? And please explain to us whether or not that influenced your vote. Joseph?
He didn't get a text.
Who received the text that's here? Curtis? There's no one here who received the text? Gotcha. Okay.
He got a call instead of a text.
Are there any other persons here present with information concerning the subject of the protest who wish to be heard? This is your opportunity. Please step forward. And state your name for the record.
Bonnie McIntyre. Bonnie McIntyre.
Thank you, Bonnie. You wish to be sworn or affirm an oath? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
And before you start, let me say that we want to hear the facts. This is not about an opinion of what you think may have happened, but the facts that you are aware of.
I may be out of bounds.
Pardon?
I may be out of bounds, but Dennis Smith does not live in Godwin.
Yeah, that is not the subject of the protest.
That's my opinion.
Thank you. Mr. Smith, do you wish to, sorry?
Bonnie McIntyre.
Well, you'll have to step up and be sworn. State your name, please.
Scarlett McIntyre Hall.
Thank you. Do you wish to be sworn on the Bible or affirm an oath?
Sworn on the Bible.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this cause shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
The only
Ms.
factual
Hall,
thing.
you can bend the microphone to get close. There you go.
Can you hear? Okay.
Yeah.
The only factual thing I have to say is that they are attached. The community building and the Town of Godwin Town Hall is attached, but I always look at it as two separate places.
It has two separate entrance doors?
Yes, it does. That's the only thing I have to say that's factual.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Anyone else? Or is interested in facts? Mr. Burdette?
I done been sworn in, so I can speak, right?
Tell us any facts that you have to share with us.
Okay, yes. I just want to explain how the building is designed. The building design, we added the community building on since I was mayor, and you can see the people going in from Jackie's office. That's where she done her taxes from. And I know the young lady come up here and said, Dennis don't live in Godwin, but he's got a house in Godwin. He
Okay,
stays.
that's not the subject of the hearing today.
Okay. But that's how the building's made.
Okay, thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to share on the facts of those alleged in the protest concerning the text messages or the activities of the town clerk?
No.
Thank you very much. We
Okay.
appreciate it. No, I'm sorry, that is out of order. If you have any evidence you'd like to present to us, you are sworn, and you can present that under oath. If not, does the protester, Mr. Smith, or any of the other candidates in this election wish to make a closing statement and summarize their evidence?
She
I
told me to
believe-
say, I'm trying to hear what she said.
Before we hear from you in your closing statement, we'd like to hear from one other recall witness, Ms. Eldridge.
I have a question for Mr. George Cooper, if he would come back up. So when you were up here previously, you stated you saw the text. Exactly where did you see the text and whose phone was it on?
I saw the text twice. I saw
Okay.
it from a reporter after our first meeting,
Okay.
and I saw it on my phone, which was sent to me.
So
By
you were
whom?
also sent a text.
Pardon me?
You were also sent the text that told
Yes,
you
just
had
to
to.
see what it was, because I wanted to know what the text said. I was told the text was sent out, so I asked Jackie to send me the text, see what it said. You know, I was-
This is after the election?
this is after, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you have already voted, so.
Yeah, I had no idea about that until all that
Okay.
was done.
So you did not see the text while voting was going on?
No.
Okay. All right. Is that the only time you saw the text then? Was after the election?
Yes, was afterwards.
After, okay.
Any other questions of Mr. Cooper? Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Smith, if you'd like to make a closing statement, please step up to the mic and do that. Or you can sit right there in front of that mic if you choose.
Excuse me?
You may sit there, or you can return to the podium.
I just, my closing statement is that she's admitted to doing the text at work at approximately 10:20 in the morning when she got there. I did hear that people say that Joseph said that he got the text too. I heard him make that comment while he was giving his testimony to you guys. To really, it's just, winning would have been nice, but a free and fair election would have been better.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. And that's what we endeavor to have. Thank you. Would any candidate like to make a closing statement? You have that opportunity now. If not, we'll close the test. She's on. Board members, are there any other witnesses you'd like to hear from? If not, we thank everyone for the evidence they were able to present today, and Mr. Smith for being here today, and the board will now deliberate on the facts. Okay, folks, I just want to say that, first of all, NCGS 168-169, city employee political activity, is in fact the statute we're talking about. No employee while on duty or in the workplace may use his or her authority or influence for the purpose of interfering with or affecting the result of an election or nomination for political office. We're not here to pass judgment on the town clerk. We're here to determine whether or not there was a free and fair election, whether or not any interference or influence affected the result of the election. And in that respect, I think there's at least three questions we need to answer based on the evidence here. Number one, did the town clerk, while on duty at the Godwin Town Hall and while voting was taking place at the same location on November 4th, 2025, unlawfully attempt to influence voters by telling citizens which candidates to vote for? Second question, did voters rely on the influence of the town clerk such that their intention to vote for a specific candidates changed? And third, if so, were the number of influenced voters sufficient to cast doubt on the outcome of the election of town commissioners? And so, board members, I would like to hear your discussion.
So for the first question, did she attempt to influence voters? That one, she admitted she had texted two people. So you could say she attempted to influence two people. I have not heard anything more that she texted more than two people. I would say the influence was just for two people. Whether they actually voted for that, I don't know.
And I think it's worth acknowledging at this point that the vote difference between Mr. Smith and the fourth place finisher was 5 votes.
Right.
I would infer from that it would take an influence of 3 voters to change the outcome respect to the fifth place finishers in the Town of Godwin Commissioner's race. Is there any other discussion on that point?
No.
Did voters rely on the influence of the town clerk such that their intention to vote for specific candidates changed? I don't believe we heard any testimony of that today.
No.
No. When Ann spoke, she said she received the text, but she said she was bothered by it and conferred with Joseph whether that's what she was supposed to do. But Joseph said, no, you can vote for whoever you want. So, and I believe that's what she did. Who she voted for, I don't know, but she voted for whoever she wanted. That's the impression I got.
Any other comments?
I agree.
If so, well, then we don't have to, if we don't believe that they were influenced in such a way that they changed their votes, I think then the conclusion would be that the number of influenced voters sufficient to cast doubt on the outcome of the election of the town commissioners.
I think it's worth mentioning that when Ms. Cooper Kelly was up here testifying, she said that she sent the text from her personal phone during a break. So I think that's important to mention.
I don't disagree with you, but I think that the intention of the statute is that someone not use their position as a town employee to influence voters. And so I think that's a different factual question, but I understand your point. Point well made. Okay. If there's no further discussion, I would ask for a motion on the findings.
Based on
I have.
the testimony that we heard, oh, you have a script?
Yep.
Okay.
So at this time, I would like to make the motion that there is not
A finding.
Okay. That the finding that there is not substantial evidence of a violation of elections law, irregularity, misconduct adequate to support a conclusion that the results of the election were swayed and orders that the protest be dismissed.
Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Is there further discussion on the motion? If not, I'll ask for your vote. All those in favor of the motion and the finding that there is not substantial evidence of a violation of elections law, irregularity, or misconduct adequate to support a conclusion that the results of the election were swayed, and we order that the protest be dismissed. All those in favor of that motion indicate by saying aye.
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 And please let the record indicate that that is a unanimous vote. And the case is dismissed. Is there any other discussion by this board?
No, ma'am.
If not, I believe that our hearing is complete, and we will adjourn at 10:53. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
I'll second.
Thank you. And that is not debatable. This hearing is adjourned at 10:53. Thank you so much for being here today. We thank you for all your participation, your help with this.